And it's really nice out, so I think I'm gonna go swimming later. My mom found this really cool pool at the dump. It's really big and really deep. I think
Oh, hey guys, Arch here. I was just watching the peak of comedy right now this year.
Look at this monkey.
That is so funny. This is the peak of comedy. Except it's not. It's post-irony.
So old YouTube, no demonetization and no canceling on YouTube. It was great and it was easy.
So we are going to go back to 2005 and work our way up to 2015.
So first video on YouTube, me at the zoo. It's not a great video. How they were talking was bad, but it's the start of a new era.
Smosh started to blow up at this time, and it was the best back in 2006. But the first video is not good at all! Why?
2007, the cat video sprouted here. Like Keyboard Cat, this is the best nostalgic video ever.
2008 was when Fred was making videos. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Fred was not really a good YouTuber. He just was so bad that I want his channel to get obliterated. What?
2009 was when Minecraft was first shown, but the Great Freak Out was made this year. Yay!
2010 was when YouTube Rewind was first made. The first sin. It's the first YouTube sin, but it was decent. Also, PewDiePie was born on YouTube.
2011 was when the second sin, which was Rebecca Black. Oh dear gosh, it's a bad music video.
2012 was when Gangnam Style was released, but this is my favorite year. This got people together and it blew up. It was the most viewed YouTube video at the time. Also, gaming was born on YouTube.
2013, the worst year with trends on YouTube. First the Harlem Shake, and oh my gosh, it's bad, bad, bad.
2014 was when Coryxkenshin's gaming was born. If you don't know Coryxkenshin, you are a
2015 was when the dankest of memes was basically born. I don't know why I use born a lot, but it's history.
So that's it, everybody. Oh, hey guys, Archer here. I was just looking at a tutorial online, just how to get this out. Well, that was sure easy. Okay, now, let's get into what we're doing today. We are reviewing a life hack channel called 5 Minute Crafts, and well, it's not very useful. We are going to do 3 videos in this video about 5 Minute Crafts. So let's get started. So 5 Minute Crafts was published in 2016. Yeah, I know, kind of recent. It's made by a company called The Soul Publishing. And that's the history, so let's take a look at this garbage. It's 14 minutes. It's supposed to be 5 minutes! What is this? You got a piece of paper! Just use that! What the freak? What are you doing to your computer? This could be marks. What the fuck? I like how the title says, for smart students. What the freak? Why would you do this? It's not a banana for scale! Is that a guy riding in my driveway? Yep, I'm calling the cops. What? That's not a life hack. This is a game to play when you are bored. Guys, are you trying to standing? Well, look no further than a chair. Something that helps out your muscles. Some of these videos are not life hacks. There's something cool you can do and that's it. If you're trying to not get your hair wet, then just don't go in the pool. Don't you take showers? Like, what? Why would you use fire for your goggles? You can even see black spots on it. Hey guys, Archer here. Oh gosh. He said my name wrong! Well, I got this time machine button that will go back into the stream. But we have to go back to 2009. Why? Because we have to alter time. Also, yes, I'm going to use my 5-point scale for the videos. And they have to be public. So the first video is so bad it's good. There's some actual funny stuff like
Screw.
And
Hello.
So not bad.
It's fine.
Let's skip over to May of 2010. The Xbox Live arguments. It was good, but he did, say some bad words like heck and freak.
It's fine.
2 years later, he made one more sketch and it was pretty good. Wow! The first gaming video. Wow! It was bad. It had a watermark, but he put his channel name on it.
Bruh.
2 months later, he makes a Happy Wheels video, and it was decent, but the intro really makes it worse.
Bruh.
In May of 2014, Coryxkenshin Highlights 1 came out. It was good, honestly. The thing is, the funny reaction captions are not really that funny. Woo! CKA Day. I love it! It has great editing, great skits, and just plain good. Woo! FNAF. I found it entertaining, somewhat. So,
It's fine.
PT. It was great! Until they took it off the PlayStation Store. Then it was sad. But Corey's video was good. Woo! Corey's gaming setup video was good. Just good. Woo! Now, we're almost there. I just want to say my favorite series of Corey's is Spooky Scary Sunday. Now let's go. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Up, Loop Man.
Yeah. Hey guys, Archer here, and Coryxkenshin is at 9.98 million subscribers. So let's look at his old videos before he retires. Coryxkenshin is a gaming YouTuber that mostly plays scary games, and yeah, he has that charm that makes everyone happy. So let's look at more of his old content and rate them from a 5-point scale. The dorm tour is a really decent tour. It's just him unpacking stuff. That's really it. It's pretty cool and all. I wish there was a Q&A series. Okay, now the serious stuff. Basically, this video is about him saying he will stay at the university as long as he fails to go over 150,000 subscribers. And yeah, he deserves it. I wonder when he's up to. Oh, hey, Mom. Where are you? Oh, I'm just moving into a new apartment with Dad. What? Kids, this series was basically the Friday Night Funkin' of 2015. Geometry Dash I will always love. Speaking of, where's 2.2, Laptop? Where is it, Rob Top? And finally, my favorite video of 2015 was recap of 2015. 5 out of 5. Now let's check Coryxkenshin sub count. What? No! Oh, hey guys. And I was just fantasizing about how 100 episodes on my YouTube account. So in the meantime, why not look at other people's 100th episodes? And if you don't think this is fair use, well, we're gonna be rating these 1 through 10. One more thing, it's mostly the nerd review stuff. And speaking of, Rob the Robot was, in my opinion, the best AVGN episode as of date. It was filled with the references that only AVGN fans will get. One really bad complaint that I need to tell the manager is that they swapped the music, and it really feels like a vaccine. And I don't even like vaccines. Here's the original music.
Well, what are we gonna play this time?
But they're both good. So it is. Yeah, the new Caddy was better. I think Caddy knows that this was a dark period in Caddy's life.
and this video really shows that it's just cringe. I honestly couldn't get through 5 minutes of it, so it gets a
B for vasectomy.
Now this is how you do a 100th episode. Plain Rock 124 made this the biggest board smashing video yet, but it was getting remodeled. So the video got plastic surgery? Well, yes and no. It was his parents' new house, and they wanted to remodel most things in that house. So his parents decided to let his son's mental state go wacko and destroy some of the things in the house. Also, I like the last skit at the end. It really was funny. What? It made me laugh! A baby can be awesome, but it pisses and shits everywhere. It's Awesome Baby is good, but not my favorite special episode in Scott the Wise. The lyrical song was just kind of bad, to be honest. It did the job for that time, but now it is just not good. So overall, this one episode I'm about to talk about is the best so far. Oh, great timing. So Borderline Forever is the best episode on Crash's Pants. Oh, it's not in the script. Okay, it's the best episode on YouTube. Because everything was related to Scott the Woz, and people don't even have to know about Scott the Woz. They could watch it and have fun with it. Ah! Well, that's it. Wait, why isn't this border going away? Wait, I could just edit it out. Hey guys, and remember whenever I got insulted by AVGN?
You're a poopy head.
Yeah, well, me and him are fine now. Shut the fuck up! Today we are going to watch AVGN Season 1, and maybe make more along the way. So the first episode of Season 1 is Karate Kid. It does an amazing job of explaining the nerd as a character. For example, the intro.
This game is ass. Fuck. Shit. Try to help me now, man.
Well, what does it explain for you?
Well, it explains he's an asshole.
Yeah, an angry asshole! This episode is pretty chill overall, which is the kind of thing you would get a cup of tea and sit down on the couch and watch the videos he uploaded that day. Pretty chill episode overall. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is another chill episode, but the thing is, it just felt freaking rushed. The part I laughed at in this episode is the Jessica Rabbit scene. It is funny.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Yeah, well, wait till I draw your suicide note in your own blood, you bunny fucking bitch. I'm coming over, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your whole motherfucking family.
Overall, it's a pretty okay episode. These first 5 episodes are really nothing special, but there's one that is at least above decent. This episode is pretty important in the Angry Video Game Nerd timeline. Ninja Turtles kicked his ass into his whole video making career, into stardom. It was also the first title card for the series, which it looked like a teen drew this. It looks like ass! Probably the best episode as of the quote-unquote last nerd episode for James Rolfe at the time.
He's the angry Nintendo nerd.
Yeah, I know I skipped Back to the Future, but it's because it's not needed for this episode. Mick Kids was when the first AVGN theme song was first played, which was Nintendo-centric.
He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a road-killed skunk and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd.
That's all I have to really say about this episode. It is pretty fun though, but it's pretty boring at the same time. Then there are some episodes that were basically like Karate Kid and its chill aesthetic. So let's move on to Drunkyard Who. This video featured the first guest on the show, which is our freaking cartoon pickle. Wow, he guessed what I was thinking. Only part I like in this is where he describes the game as shit, since he has a vocab of only 2 words, which is shit and pickle.
Wanna try shit pickle? Pickle, shit pickle. So what do you think? Shit ass!
Top Gun is actually pretty good. The reason I say that is because he didn't land the plane as he was supposed to, which was really funny in the end. It really deserves a good rating for an underrated choice of mine. Friday the 13th is when James started taking the nerd seriously, and it really does show. Well, it shows the nerd saying some good stuff about the game, until he shuts off the game and tries to escape the house, which then he is greeted by Jason Voorhees and almost killed by him. While he is playing with Jason in the room, he starts getting angry, which then he gets the NES zapper and kills Jason Voorhees. This is an amazing episode for a series that he didn't need to put much effort in, but he did. So I really like this episode.
I like to play shitty games.
This one's the same as Friday the 13th, but a bit different. It's pretty much better than the Friday the 13th episode. It has clones, which... You know, this doesn't make sense. See, I get the cops on me, but not my clone? Sad world, man. Sad world. There was a part in the video that the nerd was cloning himself, and it really made me laugh.
This is fucking shit. It's diarrhea shit. Fucking horrible. Fucking diarrhea. Fucking ass and shuts and shit. Balls. What a shitload of fuck.
This episode is more of a calming one, to say the least. It's again the type where you sit down and just calm down. He just talks about how sequels can be confusing. For example, Zelda. What the fuck is that?
He's playing some games, the worst he recalls. He's gonna find out which one sucked the most balls.
This one has its first theme song, other than the AVGN theme. And it's pretty catchy. Like how Noah picked up the animals in Bible games. It's again pretty chill. And underrated. Well, that's all I can review for something good today. Man, I really should review something good and everybody look. Hey y'all, and well, it's been a year since Borderline Forever released, so I would like to talk about Scott's Nintendo tumor. So Borderline Forever was a project made by Scott the Woz on May 23rd, 2021. Which, wow, it's been a year. I guess I'm getting old. Ow, my back! Ow, my back! So Scott Wozniak is a YouTuber that reviews games or pop culture from video games and the sort. He mostly reviews Nintendo games, but he's not scared to talk about Xbox and PlayStation. So in 2020, he wanted to start a project for his 200th episode on Scott the Woz. Fun fact, he actually has a blue border. And a generic white guy with glasses. His project for the 200th episode would be about the blue border from all Scott the Woz episodes, which then would be called Borderline Forever. Well, it's time to review this episode. But we forgot one more thing. Okay. Now we should be safe. We then see an opening shot of the border coming into the earthly earth. Then the border has cool CGI effects going on with the text of people in the video. Then finally the border goes into full screen like it should. We then see Scott taking a VHS and putting it in a VCR. Now this is the how to talk about video game section, which I really liked a lot whenever I first saw this. The way he talks to us and to the other YouTubers felt like Scott was saying to us, thank you for making this my dream, in a really subtle way. Felt like he really cared about us. And this section alone made us feel justified as a fan. Anyway, the next shot opens on the sun. This is a sign! So we move on over to the stupid Nintendo games portion, which, wow. Whenever it was premiering, I was just in absolute disbelief on what was going on. Look at this part where there's a whole lot of Nintendo games playing in the background. I felt like I was in a fever dream on what was going on. I was like, yes, this isn't low effort. The review part is the part where you take a break and listen to his rantings about Nintendo games. That was when I was saying, where's the 200th shit? My favorite joke in Borderline Forever is the game show games joke. He just thinks way too literally in the game show games.
What makes the
Soap moist.
name something people start but never finish?
Me. War? Books of Faith.
See, that's the thing about this episode. He references all of his other Scott the Woz episodes, which, if I were to count, would be about over 500, which is a lot of references. After the review portion, Scott then notices the border and has a whole mental breakdown about it, and then goes to therapy where Geriatrix is there. Geriatrix then says,
As somebody with a foot fetish would say, yeah!
so they go into Mushroom Gorge, his bedroom, and go find out what to do with the border. Scott mentions to Jerry to look in his head. Jerry then hits Scott with the frying pan.
Holy shit, is that a motherfucking Scott the Woz reference?
We go into the song Closing In. This song is by far the best song in the whole Scott the Woz universe. It shows the trials and tribulations of doing a review series every single week.
I can fully relate to this. Just trying to make a weekly series is hard. Which is why I made it 2 weeks. And one if I'm feeling lucky that day.
This song made me notice that, oh yeah, this is my favorite magnum opus. This segment I've always liked, but not a ton. It's funny and unique, but yet similar to other Scott the Woz episodes. But the difference is, it's filled with references, which makes it better hands down. My favorite part is the talk show host in the news part, which then leads me to... This is very underrated of me to say, but I love this song better than the other Scott the Woz songs, actually. I just love marching band type songs, honestly. When I saw this, I was like, yep, this is going in my playlist. But this song is about how Scott would like his friends to join into his fight in space against the border. That's why it's named Might As Well. Might As Well is an amazing song, and you should listen to it. The fight scene is one of the reasons why Borderline Forever was such a success. I was burned out by this time in the video, but I was still so happy to see this. It felt like a classic fight scene from all the Scott the Woz videos. This is when the climax starts to end. The border tries to fight Scott and his friends, but ends up failing due to Madden 08. This episode is when I felt complete with Scott the Woz. I am glad to be a fan, and so many others are. Thanks, Scott.
So, in conclusion, I love this episode. Scott shows that YouTube isn't always for the money. It's mostly for the fun of it. As he put it, YouTube is supposed to be an art, not a job. Anyway, let me get this border off. Hey guys, and I got nothing. So why not go back to 2020?
Hey, get off! And what? Why?
I should probably go check outside.
Is that a guy riding in my driveway?
Wait, this is the 5-minute crash review. Well, I should probably go review this now. Shit on a shingle. I should probably go in the closet now.
Well, I am stuck in the past until this gets fixed. Don't worry, it fixes itself. So in the meantime, why not look at some 5-minute crafts?
5-minute crafts. We sure have missed you. So I realize now I need to relook at some of my older episodes. So why not start with 5-minute crafts? So 5-minute crafts was founded by No, and I'm not reading this. They founded the company The Soul Publishing, which they then registered their name on their new YouTube channel, 5-minute crafts, on November 15th. 2016. Their first video was on November 16th, 2016. Let's look at it.
What is the purpose of putting a nail on a wooden board with rubber bands on it? It's like if I put a nail on a wooden door, then just did nothing with it. What is the point of this? Like, why can't you just do something useful with it? Okay. What? Huh? Can't you just use a regular screwdriver? Isn't that easy enough? Ah, I get it. It's because the writers are a little bitch. Oh, that's way too far. So, that was the first video of 5-Minute Crafts. And looking at it now, I'm just confused as you are. Most of 5-Minute Crafts videos are really not that useful. Some of them are useful, but most of them are not. Next video. So one thing I find very weird about this is the channel is named 5-Minute Crafts, but the videos are like 15 to 20 minutes long. Maybe even longer.
Why would you do this? It's not a banana frisk!
Wait, why did I have the need to say that? Oh god, he's getting close. He's getting close! He's getting close!
Is that a guy riding in my driveway?
What? Why is this happening? You should be doing this! Okay, I need to press the button fast. Where is it? There it is. Ah! I just had it. Oh, there it is. Okay, finally. Oh, it was just a bad dream. Oh, time to get back to work. Hey guys, and look at this guy from 2017.
Today I'm going to fill Wubble Bubble with...
Okay. This is him now.
Hey everybody, I'm going to be your substitute teacher.
Yeah. Pretty disappointing, isn't it? So I got an idea. Why don't we overthrow YouTube and take down his entire YouTube channel? YouTube is a platform I am on and love every video I make for it. Except for a few exceptions. But either way, I love YouTube. So I'm going to talk about the ones that have over 10 million subscribers. The first one I see as the biggest, in my opinion, is Mr. Beast. He is more culturally famous because he is basically a YouTube god. Mr. Beast does unheard of challenges like counting to 100,000, making an actual Squid Games, family friendly of course, or of course, giving away a lot of money. This is to a good cause, so there's nothing you can really complain about. But the way they are filmed and edited is pretty energetic for one person. Yes, Mr. Beast is trying to target these videos towards children. Which, good on him. But I remember Mr. Beast having these videos called Worst Intros. I remember watching these as a young adult and loving them. These videos consisted of edgy jokes and, well, bad intros. These videos were pretty creative to say the least. The jokes hit pretty hard and it is pretty entertaining. But now they didn't really age that well. The jokes are still funny, but a bit cheesy. Seeing him now as a bigger and better YouTuber, it kind of devalued Worst Intros, which for him is great, but for true viewers of Mr. Beast, it's kind of bitter, and I hate that. Mr. Beast is a good YouTuber though, and if you haven't watched him yet, then go watch him. Guava Juice aged terribly. Guava Juice had relatively okay videos back then. If you don't know these videos, they were basically cool science videos that consisted of testing oobleck in a bathtub or filling a wobble bubble with a Diet Coke and Mentos. Which these videos were pretty entertaining and they did make me smile. But now, what the hell happened here? He's been doing these skits and clickbait content on YouTube, which he was doing before, but not like this, man! These skits are terribly annoying. You know what? You just watch. Just watch! I don't even have to explain the rest of the videos. But Guava Juice? I suggest leaving this site. But
there is a YouTuber that I have mixed feelings on. PewDiePie. PewDiePie was a great YouTuber back in the day. He did make gaming videos mostly based on horror games, but he also made like normal content like Cards Against Humanity or compilations that were edited perfectly. But from 2015 to 2019, he changed content, which were trying not to laugh challenges and reactions to stuff. And these were good videos, no doubt. But then an incident happened. I won't name the two incidents, but you know what happened, so I won't explain it. PewDiePie has had a massive downfall recently. He is now a dead channel. Felix said he's not going to try anymore with his content. He is basically now retired on YouTube. He is now a dead channel. I didn't watch PewDiePie back in the day. I remember seeing him, but not watching him. I started watching him when the T-Series battle started, and it was one of the best times in internet history. I think PewDiePie won overall, but now he is somewhat retired and is a blueprint in internet history.
But guys, the worst is actually Dream. Look how fucking stupid he looks.